There's currently a bill making its way through Congress that you may have not heard about called the Fix Our Forests Act, though in reality, the bill aims to totally our forest. It's basically a bill designed to make it easier for private companies to log more public forests in ecologically irresponsible ways disguised as wildfire strategy. At its surface, it's got some really wholesome appeal with lots of flashy language around improving forest health to reduce wildfire risk, to be better adapted in a changing climate, and some really heartwarming phrases around protecting biodiversity. But the actual policy itself is hollow, with clear origins rooted in misinformation and fear of wildfires instead of facts about forest ecology and the real causes of those fires. The bill would essentially change the pathway for logging to occur that bypasses important aspects of public review and commenting on logging proposals, requirements for endangered species, as well as any scientific inputs at all. So despite having flashy language about biodiversity and fireproofing for healthy forests, it would essentially allow large areas of our public forest to be logged without discretion, with absolutely no input from the public, no monitoring, recording, or protections for endangered species, and without any input or sign-off from scientific panels that determine what healthy forest stand, structure, and composure should look like in each respective forest type, which can all vary greatly across the continent. The bill is often also touted as a job creation bill, but by excluding all these aspects of management, it actually reduces the amount of jobs provided while also making no efforts for increasing jobs in the logging industry, which have largely been replaced by automation at this point. We have over 4 decades of really hard science clearly showing the negative impacts of clear cutting and aggressive industrial logging in all our forests that comes in the form of loss of carbon storage, biodiversity, resilience to wildfire, drought, landslides, and sedimentation of streams that destroys salmon runs, as well as job losses and community collapse through commercial overharvesting. And yet, this bill aims to increase the ability for private logging companies to destroy our public forests with virtually no oversight or accountability. The Fix Our Forests Act doesn't invest in the best solutions or do enough to protect our communities and create strong, healthy ecosystems within a changing climate, and yet it has recently passed the House and is at risk of making its way through the Senate right now. And if it does, it's going to solidify some truly awful logging practices into legislation at a time when we need management practices backed by science and facts more than ever. So what can you do? You can call and write your senator, especially if you're in California or Colorado, where Padilla and Hickenlooper are key votes, or if you have a Republican representative, and tell them to not support the Fix Our Forests Act for the sake of our forests, the communities that depend on them, and the future that we all share. Oregon Wild has a great tool and database you can use to help contact the right person for wherever you are, which you can check out via the link in our bio. So help spread the word and keep this bill from not only our forests, but our future amongst them.